Welcome back to Spawn Control, where I'll show you the best routes to anchor spawns for every occupy zone on every map in XDefiant. I'm steeXD, and today we're on Clubhouse, so let's get to it. Going over each zone, we've got parking, shipping, bedroom, garage, and strip. Don't worry, you don't have to know what every box and tree is called to play occupy. So let's get right into each zone, the best spots to post up, and what routes you should take to get there. No matter what side of the map we start off on, I always head straight to top catwalk off the break. Expect a gunfight from across the catwalk when you get here. I like to cook a nade, or if I'm playing Phantom, I like to try and get a wall down to get a jump on whoever challenges me up here. You can get really annoying on the enemy once you get control of their side of the catwalk. Intel suit is really good up here for that reason too. I'll chill up here and farm kills around the zone for a bit to help my teammates get pushed up on the map, but I'll start rotating to the next zone as early as 30 seconds just because I feel like a good setup on P2 can be such a tough zone to break with all the crevices people can hide in back there. It's so easy for the defenders to layer themselves and slow the push down. When I'm holding P2 spawns for my team, I like to play around this back truck area. Then I can step up and create a crossfire to force the enemy to funnel the front. This is the ultimate spot, I swear. You can become an absolute reaper in the crossfire as the enemy's forced to cross to push through or slow down and try to take care of you. If you're doing it right, you should piss off the enemy so much that they stop caring about the point entirely, and on their next life they'll beeline straight for you over here. Too bad for them. If you're ready and aware for it, you have so many creative ways to counterplay them bum rushing you back here. If you keep an eye out for it, you've got a few good spots to play against the people trying to push you from bedroom. The more of their time you waste, the better, and it's real easy to make that happen over here. That means if you want to break this zone, work from the truck side. Don't waste time falling into the funnel. Spread out your team's offensive line so that even when the enemy's comfortable in advantageous positions, they still have to make decisions on who to shoot and where to look when you and your team are hitting the zone from every angle. Going over to P3 bedroom, controlling this server room and the back rubble spawns is crucial to create that continuous flow of your teammates to the zone. If we're in control of P3 and spawning rubble, I like playing around the window area. It's a good spot to post up and sniff out any flankers as your team floods the zone. If your team is stuck pushing from P2 side, you want to work all the way around a back rubble any way you can to block the spawns in the broken building back there. You might have to deal with a player or two who catches you back here off their spawn. Those are the most important kills for you and your team. You don't want to get sent back to square one across the map because somebody luckily caught you back here. So be ready for anything back rubble. Just being here will stop that flow of enemies to the zone and make it more chaotic as the enemies start to spawn parking, which should allow your team to find an opening from bad side. Play it slow at rubble and keep an eye on your minimap and wait for your teammates to start spawning behind you in broken, and then you can start making a play on the point. Even if it took you a long ass time to make it all the way to the back and your team didn't even get any time on P3 for it, securing spawns for P4 can make it all worth it. You don't have to hold the bedroom zone from garage side though. If you don't have time to work a spawn flip and just want to reinforce the zone, I like to play at these stairs as the first line of defense. If you can stay alive here, you can stop the enemy in their tracks, but you're definitely going to get focused and flanked. Going into P4 garage, just like P3, you want to be spawning back broken and rubble to be able to chain P3 and P4 together. In my Pueblito spawn control video, I talk about how optimal spawns for P4 on that map can become a spawn trap for that zone real quick, and the same applies for the garage zone on Clubhouse. Spawning back broken is great. You can spawn up and run right back into the action from a ton of different angles undetected, but if you want to hold the garage zone as cleanly as possible, you want to make sure you're pushing up a little past the zone and watching over parking. That's why, in best case scenario, I'll jump around this server area for the entirety of P3 and P4, just farming free kills and slowing the enemy down. Now, P5 is hectic. Holding the zone, even just staying alive near this zone, seems impossible when shit hits the fan. But one tip I can give you to help survive in here is to try and play around the perimeter. People are typically going to be looking towards the middle of the room when they run in, and especially if you've already got teammates in the zone, staying around the perimeter of the room can be like popping invisibility sometimes. And when it comes to anchoring, I'm always playing those shipping side spawns. That way I can try to chain P5 to P1 back to P2. That's why I'll typically play around that truck side for this zone. There you go. That's all I got for you on Clubhouse. One last major thing I'll leave you guys with is that entire bedroom side of the map is free rotates for for every zone. There's just so many routes to get you to the other side of the map undetected. The bedroom side of the map, outside of when it's time for P3, typically feels pretty dead compared to the parking side. Even during P3, I swear, everyone's always so focused on getting up to the blender on the second floor that they're never ready for someone to take a route underneath them and flank. You guys showed a lot of love to my I tried XDefiant rank so you don't have to video, which I really appreciate, guys. That was actually crazy to see, so I guess I'm running some more rank this weekend. Part 2 drops next week. We'll keep trying ranked until, I don't know, the hackers figure out how to shoot me through the screen and kill me IRL, so maybe season 2. Editing that video was a lot of fun, and watching through all the fun moments actually made me want to play ranked some more, believe it or not. If you haven't seen my latest rank video, check it out. I'll put a link to it on the screen. And check out my channel for more videos on spawn control, quick faction guides, weapon overviews, shorts, and more. And special shout out to subscriber number 728, Brook Season. I'll keep the videos coming for you, man. And if you want a shout out at the end of the next video, subscribe and drop your sub number in the comments below. Thanks to all you guys for watching the videos and leaving such kind comments. More videos soon. Goodbye!